And once we get these hormones that are at the base controlled and we pay attention to them on a daily basis, then these contribute to the health of adrenals and thyroid. I know thyroid dysfunctions are huge. Many people that I meet, they do have thyroid problems, adrenal fatigue. These are the things that actually can be helped with these base hormones. And at the tippy top of this pyramid, we have estrogen and progesterone. And of course, we can also, with lifestyle changes, get those hormones dialed down beautifully as well. First and foremost is insulin. And insulin resistance is becoming really a pandemic in our society. Women, especially if you're feeling that you're gaining weight, you're craving sugar, all of these things are indications of insulin resistance and going towards pre-diabetes and diabetes. Some of the tips to keep our insulin balanced, one of them is just having healthy foods handy. I know that we're all busy, we may be getting to a point in our days that we reach for something that is unhealthy, that is in the office, that is somewhere around us that we know is not healthy. It's not a matter of us not knowing. When it comes to insulin, tip number 2 for me that is a changing, basically change my metabolism and my life and clients that I work with is intermittent fast. A couple of ways that we can ease ourselves into those shortened eating windows are, number 1 is earlier dinner, and another point is try to avoid snacking. So have your meal complete and then try not to snack as much as possible, because every time our insulin level, we eat something, insulin goes up. This is the hormone of storage, and it stores fat and it prevents us from burning fat. Number 3 tip is to really eat mindfully. When the food is in front of you, take a deep breath. Don't jump into having it in front of your TV or computer. Just give yourself some time. Have a few words of gratitude for the food that you're ingesting. It's amazing. And also make sure you chew well so your body can actually get that response of fullness as you eat. Next, talking about cortisol, we talked about this other important hormone that is a base hormone. Again, number 1 for me is gratitude. Anytime in the day that you have time, just say thank you for the day. A lot of times when days get tough and I have to do something and I have to go somewhere, I tell myself, okay, I get to do this, not that I have to do this. And I think the shift in the mindset really helps, So gratitude for what we have for our health any time of the day that we can. Tip number 2 would be exhale longer. Anytime that you're under stress, if you breathe and then exhale longer exhales, it's really help for that parasympathetic nervous system to get activated and make you calm. So breathe as many counts as you would like, and then twice as long, breathe out. And my tip number 3 is get some sunshine, especially first thing in the morning, because early morning sunshine help your cortisol level increase. That's when we need it, because we need to have that energy for the day. Those few moments of sun from the side of our eyes in the morning, if we go out to the balcony or to your backyard when you wake up, once you have your water or your cup of tea, try to get that few minutes of sunshine, because that's really a key for a good night's sleep. And finally, the last hormone that I talked about is oxytocin. And I think the connections that we can cultivate in our lives are huge. They're just so foundational so that we can actually work on the other aspects of health. Hugs are amazing. Oxytocin also is a hormone that when we give birth and when we breastfeed is also hormone oxytocin. You may have heard that. So hugging loved ones, your pets, if you have around, is amazing. And even from a long distance, it has been shown that when you write a note to your loved one, if you have a couple of minutes between your projects, write a note to somebody, to your spouse, to your child, to your colleague, and something loving, something appreciative, and that also boosts our oxytocin, even though it's not a physical touch, but it does. And tip number 3 would be a community of support. Definitely trying to pick and choose who we spend time with and spend our times with people that, we can say that, okay, I can call this person when I need her or him, that kind of connection. And we all need that, and we all need people that we can trust, that we can listen to, and they can listen to us. And this exchange of communication and love is a huge factor in our health. That is one of those foundational hormones in our hormone hierarchy that I just talked about. If you would like to check my website and email me if you have any questions, and I would love to hear from you. And with that, I'm going to stop share.